Cool. There we go. Okay. So, in case you're just coming to the stream, we're gonna be playing some Magic Arena tonight. Probably just gonna play one more game. I've been playing for a little while. Playing blue-white. I call it Pet Cemetery. It's basically Anointed Procession. We're gonna win one more match, hopefully. We'll get that pack I've been going for. We'll get this card. This probably is just a common. So let's get to it. For me, it's been kind of hit or miss with how it pairs you up against people. I've been paired against golds when I was bronze. I've been paired with bronze as a silver. It's kind of odd, actually. Pretty solid hand, can't complain. Yeah, double cat. I like cats. Especially with this cat. Strategic Planning is a card that I'd like to highlight. In this deck, it a lot of times can just be draw 2 or 3 for 2 mana. It's pretty solid. What? That. Or we can do multiple things. We're just gonna Strategic Planning right now. See what we got. So we want that land. Also rest we can get rid of. The champion can go to the grave. That's fine. Actually, let's be greedy. Let's take the champion. Even though it's virtual card draw, and next turn we'll play that and get the champion, hopefully draw something relevant. We can ship this cat to the graveyard next turn off the champion. This is probably some variation of vampires. Vampires are, yeah, variation of vampires. Vampires is a really good deck. Black-white is the most common. They're running, I think it's Radiant Destiny. It gives all vampires like +1/+1, and if they have the City's Blessing, they also get Vigilance. It's actually a fairly obnoxious deck from what I've seen. Now we're getting up to 4 lands. We need another white to get that Caracal out there, unfortunately, but let's see what we can find with this champion. Yeah, that's actually not bad. So we will discard the Sacred Cat and discard the Labyrinth Guardian. So, unless they have Graveyard Hate, which I haven't seen hardly any of since these are just first to win 1. You pretty much just get to keep everything in your graveyard. It's been pretty nice. I will absolutely block 1. I want this guy in my graveyard to exile it. More tokens, of course. The nice thing, there's that extra white. There we go. So we are going to at least get an Anointed Priest out there, start soaking up some damage, and then we'll, yeah, we'll stick a cat in the way. Now, unless something doesn't go to plan, we're going to have a Caracal next turn. He'll be a 2/2, and that'll be good. Yeah, they're going to bounce this trial a bunch, aren't they? That was fairly unfortunate. Let's get that island out there and get this Caracal out here doing something before we end up in a real bad day. Get a little bit of life off this Anointed Priest. We're at 35 already, and we're on turn 5. Jeez. Play another trial. Probably gonna play just an actual Oketra. Actually, can deal with Oketra, oddly enough. Let's see here. So, actually, just rebuke her on their upkeep. Options. So we have 6 right now. I think I'm just gonna rebuke them on our upkeep. Oh, might as well do it now. damage in. Oh, nice. Got a pounce from the graveyard. That'll be really solid with our Regal Caracal. And we can still play our second Sacred Cat. A little more life gain. Trying to bring in our cat friends. And that guy. We're going to hold back our Caracal just in case something goes bad in the triple block. Okay, so we're getting a little better in parity for life now. We're going to play that Oketra again. Yeah, and that's fine. So now we can do a Champion of Wits, but right now we're going to want to make Oketra stop Oketra-ing. Then we can get this Pouncer on the field. It causes real problems if they don't find an answer soon. And after this attack, we're going to be at enough life to not have to leave this guy back. We're still going to leave the Caracal back. It's just not in our benefit to try to send him in. Yeah, that's totally fine. We're going to bring him back in the grave here in just a second. Okay, so they're on Anointed Procession, something kind of similar to us. Enough to do all these things, but instead we need to power out this champion. We need to find something to do that's relevant. And they're the relevant things, so we don't need these lands. We're going to play this Glyph Keeper real soon and should put the game away. That cat just has to be blocked because he's a problem for them. He has lifelink, so I'm going to gain 10 off of him. That's fantastic. So now we're at almost 40 and we're at 14. This is where we want to be. Game can still go horribly wrong from here, but we'll see. So they're gonna create a beast. Not two because of Anointed, that's fine. I think we just play this flyer and make them have to deal with it. We can still throw out another Anointed Priest. Yeah, if they kill it, that's fine. We'll just bring it back again. We're just in a full attack mode. There's no reason to keep anything back. Minus the Caracal, obviously. We can just put a little bit of damage in, then we can finish him off with the Glyph Keeper. Seems really odd to block that 1/1 instead of a 2/2 lifelink. Yeah, and see, they have to find an answer basically this turn or they're done. Make a couple tokens with lifelink. This guy has lifelink, which is pretty solid. Making him bigger and bigger. We're gonna bounce back that thing. They can't cast it again though, so. And I'm at 53 life, so I'm not terrible. And for dinosaurs, that seems fine. I still don't actually think they can win. Maybe I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we just bring the team. We'll gain 6, they're gonna lose 5, and those almost cancel out. I think we bring the team and see what they say. Oh yeah, he can't block the flyer, so that's just gonna happen. I think they're still close to dead or something like it. Okay, so they're at 7. We're going to slaughter the strong now because I'm gonna keep my 4/4. They're gonna have nothing since they wasted everything on. I'm gonna have to recast my Glyph Keeper, but choose any number of creatures still powerful. So I'm gonna keep my double striker. That seems pretty solid. This guy can't do anything anyway, and I guess let's make an Anointed Priest. This is not what I want to do. This is the only thing, so you can normally press Z to go back. I wanted to get my cat on the field too, but that's fine. Z normally lets you untap your mana, but if you are in the process of, if the last mana is the dual mana, you have to select it. There is no process to cancel out of that I know of. Okay, that's a really odd inclusion. And then we can't forget that he has that trial. Or not the trial, but the enchantment that he can bounce back. Can't think what it's called, but we know what he has in his hand at this point. Yeah, it is the trial. Okay, and so we're just gonna play these things to try to round out this game. I might as well attack. There's no reason for me not to. If I can just clear his board again, I'm fine with that. That's pretty disgusting. That's gonna make 2 hippos. He's at 9 though, so that's actually pretty solid. It'll give me something to do. Let's see. Combat, and then just give him lifelink or anything. No lifelink, so unless he finds some way to gain some life, he's gonna die in short order. Doing this catcher's been great. I don't know that he realizes that he can still actually activate her abilities. He just can't attack or block with it. We were gonna pull from tomorrow for like 4, 7, 8. We're gonna pull from from 6. That seems pretty good. There's no reason just not to go ahead for it. So he's gonna get 4 hippos actually, but he just, unless I'm missing something, he just dies from this Glyph Keeper in the air that he can't block. Discard this Champion of Wits. If we need to, we can draw 4, discard 2. Yeah, so you get 4 hippos that can't attack. Okay, so he gains the life off that thing, that is true. There he goes, okay, he figured out he could make tokens. He can make 4 of them. which is real relevant. We got our own Anointed Procession, which is a little late to the party. We're going to try to find an answer right now. Oh, there it is, literally right there. Game over. Unless he has an answer to that. So we're going to play this Timid out. This guy I'll get +4. No, that's game, actually. We're going to give him unblockable. He has double strike. And then we're going to fly in with this guy. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. That was a fantastic game to end our night on. So, let's get our crap card. Yep, it is indeed a crap card. We got a pack. Let's go check out what this pack has in it. Hope it's good. It's probably going to be trash. No wild cards as I expected, and yup, something I can't do anything with. Fantastic. Like I said, there's no way to dust cards in this game like Hearthstone. The way it works is whenever you get more than 4 of a card, your vault amount goes up. I have opened one vault already. It wasn't very good. Hopefully your luck is better. I'll probably be back on tomorrow night to stream some more. Until then, if anybody wants to seize it, we've got in our blue-white pet cemetery deck, which is just another Anointed Procession deck. We got Sacred Cat, Adorned Pouncer, Anointer Priest, Compulsory Rest, Martyr of Dusk, Labyrinth Guardian, Strategic Planning, Winds of Rebuke, Timid Vizier of Nactamon. And as you saw, he can be really game-winning. He's won me a few games tonight. I don't know that I want to see more than one of them. He's just legendary, obviously, so they would kill each other. But he's just not very good all the time. It's kind of just a stalemate breaker. Slaughter the Strong, actually, every time I've played it tonight, it's been great. It's a great way, especially if you have an Anointed Procession out, to kill some of your big creatures, to bring them back with extra tokens. Scun Scourger Champion is great. Gives you some life twice, and you can discard things like the 1-mana cat to him. Champion of Wits is probably my favorite card in the deck. A 2/1 with draw 2, discard 2 on it's great. A 4/4 with draw 4, discard 2 on it is even better. We have managed to craft 2 Anointed Procession. I'd probably go up to a 3rd. I wouldn't run a 4th. Crafted a 2nd cast out, open 1. This Naga Oracle has been pretty solid. It's just a good roadblock and then helps you filter some of your draws and possibly throw up to 3 cards into your graveyard. Angel of Sanctions has been really good. I'd actually like another one, but since it's a mythic, unless I open it, I just wouldn't craft it. I'd spend that mythic on something else. Regal Caracal is also fantastic. I run a lot of cats in the deck, and it can just really put the deck over the top. Glyph Keeper, as you saw in the last game, it really took over on its own. It's just a really hard to answer threat. It does die to Tetzlimok, which is unfortunate. But otherwise it's really good. Pulse from Tomorrow, it's kind of just a win more card in that game, and in a lot of instances that's kind of how it's been. I'd like to find something better to replace it with, possibly another Anointed Procession, if I could get my hands on one. Possibly a 2nd Slaughter the Strong. I just opened one in the pack earlier. I would definitely like another Adorned Pouncer. He's just been great every time I've cast him. He's hard to answer. Running 4 Meandering Rivers, I would absolutely love to have the blue-white check land instead. Unfortunately, I'm not a typical streamer, so I don't get streamer packs. Hopefully I do, that'd be sweet. But until then, we have these 4 bad tap lands that are just ruining our day sometimes, but they provide us the mana I would need. Well, so this is the Real Magic Matt. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in chat, leave comments. Hope you enjoy the deck, and hope you enjoy Arena.